What's going on, everybody? It's EavesDrop. Today what we're doing is we are unboxing the Nintendo Switch. Super excited to get into this, and I want to play it really bad. But first, I want to do an unboxing for you guys. Even though this isn't new, it came out, I think, in March 3rd, I want to say, of this year, 2017. But I just want to unbox it because I got it, and I figured why not just unbox it for you guys and do my unboxing of the Nintendo Switch. One of the things about this box, actually, and I've watched other unboxings, is there is no tape on the box. So right here is where we're going to be unboxing it, and that's it. There's no tape. I don't have to cut any tape. That's it. So then you can just pull this flap out right here, and boom, it's open. Here's a little setup guide. That's pretty sweet. But I think first, before we do actually break into this, we're gonna take a little tour of the box. I did get the gray edition. As you can see, it is the gray edition on the front with the gray Nintendo Switch and someone putting the Nintendo Switch into its dock. On the top here, we have a Nintendo. On the side, we have a bunch of glamour shots of the Nintendo Switch. On this side, we have a bunch of glamour shots of the Nintendo Switch as well. And then on the bottom here, we have a bunch of information, what it comes with. It looks like we got the actual Switch, like the screen, the Joy-Cons, the Joy-Con, like the little wrist strap thingies, HDMI cord, power cord, Joy-Con grip, and the dock. So we will get in all of that right after we take one more look at the back, and that's kind of just another glamour shot, I guess. But yeah, someone is pulling off the Joy-Cons from the Nintendo Switch. So let's open this up here, and 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice. All right, so right here, as you can see, we have the Switch itself, which is just the screen, I guess, and then a right Joy-Con and a left Joy-Con. And what we're gonna do is we are going to just take this out, because I think this just comes out. Boom, there we go. And we can sit that off to the side and see what else we got in the box. We got some stuff falling out at us. So here is one of the wrist straps. I don't know which side it is, but that is one of them. I don't know if that'll focus at all, but there's another one of the wrist straps. So let's pull out these cords. Here we have a Nintendo HDMI cord, and here we have the only other cable, I believe, in the box, which is the power cable. Next, we will dig into the Nintendo Switch health and safety instructions or system update thing. I don't know. No one's probably gonna read this, but there it is. Put that off to the side as well. And then we will open. What is this? Oh, this is the Joy-Con grip. I'm gonna put this down so we can pull this out of its little sleeve here. And boom, there we go. Okay, so this actually, it's 100% plastic. A Nintendo on the back there, and then on the front, it says Nintendo Switch. This is 100% plastic, but this actually feels really sturdy, and I'm sure once the Joy-Cons are in here, it'll actually feel like an actual controller. You can buy a Pro controller. I do not have one. I plan on picking one up later, and it's just like, it's more like a normal controller like you'd find on a PS4 or Xbox One. Right now, I can just slide these into here. Actually, let's pull one of these out real quick so we can see it. So here's the left Joy-Con, and there's the gray color, by the way. Bada boom, bada bing. We got an L button, an L2 button, or a ZL button, okay? But we should just be able to slide this right in. Let's get the little Switch sound going. Oh, that was nice. And now, just because we have this one out, let's actually just throw this whole thing in here. We'll put that down. We'll pull this up, and then throw the second one in here. Should be super easy. It clicks. Hey, there we go. Boom. So there we go. There is basically what I will be using for the controller until I pick up a Pro controller. So you just hold it like this, you know, just like a normal controller. A, B, Y, X. It's flipped from Xbox, or maybe Xbox is flipped from this. But then there's the D-pad over here. The two joysticks. I will also probably be picking up, I don't have them right now. I will probably be picking up some Control Freaks for the Nintendo Switch, because they do make Control Freaks that go on these joysticks, which will be pretty freaking dope. So let's put this down. Let's pick our box back up, open her back up, and grab the last part that's in here, which is the dock to connect it to the TV. And as you can see, the box is empty. The beautiful box. I love the packaging. I love the presentation of this box. So the box itself gets an A from me. But let's pull this out. This has two wrappings on it. So there's a bubble wrap, and then there's a foam wrap thing. We'll take that off too, which is much tighter, and boom, there we have it. So this is about as big as the whole console is going to be. As you can see, this is like, I mean, I have pretty big hands, but that's as big as the console is gonna be. It's as big as my hand. If I have I would show you compared to my phone is what is recording it right now. So I mean, closest thing I have on hand is a Monster Energy can. Yeah, so it's pretty compact, pretty small, which is pretty sweet, because this dock is pretty much just a piece of plastic. If we take a tour back here, I believe this just slides down. Yep. So here we have the AC adapter, we have the USB, or a USB port, and then we have the HDMI out. In here, inside, I don't know if you can see it, but inside of here is the USB-C connector that you connect the screen to, for the portable part of it. Do you call this part the Switch? I guess this is the Switch, right? And this is the dock. So you put the Switch in there, and that connects to the USB-C. Here's the front. As you can see, I don't know if I showed this yet, but it says Nintendo Switch there. The back flap says Nintendo there as well. And I believe that's it. So this is pretty much just a piece of plastic with some USB ports on the side as well. And then all the other ports I showed you on the back. All of this does is when you slide it in here, this just provides more power to the Switch, so then it can run at 1080p instead of 720p, because this screen does run at 720p. And speaking of the screen, let's pull her on out if I can. Oh, there we go. Be careful, because this is the expensive part. Okay, so here is the Switch itself, the main power source. Well, actually the main like video, all the graphics processing and stuff is done through this piece right here, and boom, get the plastic off, and there she is. This is a plastic screen, but I gotta say it looks super clear. I've seen plastic screens before on like really cheap tablets or some like older gaming systems where the screen looked really bad because it was plastic, but I gotta say without having any video on, it does look super good. Here is the left side, and that's where we'll slide the left Joy-Con in. Here's the right side, and here's where we'll slide the right Joy-Con in. There's the screen. On the back, it does say Nintendo Switch. And then once you pull this flap up, I think, maybe, can you pull this flap up? Oh, okay, we got it. So back here is where you put in a micro SD card, and the system does come with 32 gigabytes of internal storage. So you are going to want to upgrade that by putting in a micro SD card here. And this is also serves as a kickstand. I've heard it's pretty flimsy. Not too worried about it, because I don't think I'm going to be using it very much in kickstand mode. I think if I have it portable with just the Switch, I'm just going to use it in handheld mode. Or if I want to use it with a controller, I'm just going to put it up on that TV over there. Now, I would recommend getting a screen protector for this. I don't have one right now, but I've heard this screen can scratch. That's good, kind of though, because the reason that it scratches is because it's made from plastic. If it was made from glass, and if you dropped it, it would crack super easily. Plastic will not crack as easily, so you're getting a lot more crack protection, or pretty much crack proof, in turn for, it's a little easier to scratch, but all you have to do to solve the scratching is just put a screen protector on there, and then you're solid. So let's take a little bit more of a tour of the console. On the bottom here, here's the USB-C port, where you will plug in either to charge or into the dock, which will also charge it. And then on the top here, we have, it looks like, the game card slot right here. We have the volume up, volume down, and the power. I don't know if I have any power. Maybe. Oh, there we go. We got power. Probably gonna come up with a setup screen, I assume. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it wants me to put on the Joy-Con, so let's do that. So we need to detach them from here. I believe all I have to do is press this button here, and then they come out. Oh my God, that's so easy. All right, again, button, clicked, out, boom. Next, pick up the Switch, and then we just slide these in here, right? Oh, wait, did the system make a clicking noise itself? Okay, I'm gonna shut up while we do this next one to see. I think it made a clicking noise actually in the, let's turn the volume all the way up. Here we go. Hey, it did. So there we go. That's gonna be the thumbnail. English, the Americas. Wait, hold on. How do I, the Americas. View user license, accept. Next, searching for networks. All right, I'll set all the rest of this up, and then we will come right back. All right, so the setup is complete. I'm just on the home screen now, which is pretty blank. I don't know if you can change it from like white to black or red, or if you can change the color of this, but I gotta say this thing is pretty big. A lot of people, when they unbox it, they're like, oh, it's so small. I mean, yes, it is small. Like this compared to a PS4, or this compared to my PC back wherever I'm pointing to back there. Yes, this is teeny, especially for the power that this thing is putting out. But in terms of a handheld console, it's really wide, which is good because it gives you a good viewing size. The screen is 6.2 inches from diagonally, because that's how you measure screens. But it's really thin, and it's not like too thin. I know the biggest trend right now in smartphones is to make it as thin as you can, and I hate it because they're almost getting too thin at this point. That's why they're like bending and stuff. This is thin, but with a proper thickness to where this thing feels super solid in my hand, and I don't feel like I'm gonna break it or anything. And because this screen is blank, I think that means we need to throw a game in here. So we are going to throw in the one game that I bought. Like I said, I did buy only one game, and that game is of course The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This thing has absolutely insane reviews, and we are going to cut it open right now and throw it into the Switch. We're not gonna play it, but we might as well cut it open, and it's also gonna help us with the next part of this Nintendo Switch unboxing, which you will see in a second. Once I get this game cartridge out, boom, let's open this up. We'll just take a tour of a game. As you can see in here, there's not a lot of stuff beside the game cartridge, which is in the bottom. I kind of like that it's in the bottom, not in the middle. Then they can put in a graphic like this, and it'll actually look really cool. There's not a lot of fluff. You could put some documents in here. They don't have anything in there. We'll take this out. Bada boom, bada bing. And we will close this up. And then on the back, answer the call. The shadow of Calamity Canyon rises over the ashes of Hyrule. Craft your survival, defend the legend. To be honest with you guys, I've never played a Zelda game before, but I am super excited for this one to be my first because I hear it is really good. And speaking of things that are really good, let's do something that's not really good. This is a Nintendo Switch unboxing, so I do have to do what everybody does in a Nintendo Switch unboxing, and that is taste the game cartridge. That is right. EavesDrop, the king, not the king, but we're just gonna say the king of taste test is going to taste test a Nintendo Switch cartridge because I think we just have to because it is you know, it's just a tradition. So what they did is they put some chemical on these, I don't know what, but it's non-toxic, but it tastes really bad, so then kids don't want to pick this up and then eat it. So I'm just gonna lick the back of it. I'm not gonna stick the whole thing in my mouth because I do want to put this in the console, but 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh my god. Okay, all right, I need water. Oh my god, it's not gone. All right, the taste is gone. Straight up 0 out of 10. I mean, I kind of overreacted a little bit, but this is literally just straight bitterness, like as bitter as you can think of bitter. And I only gave it like a little lick. If you threw this thing in your mouth and you were a little kid or a baby or something, you are spitting this out. But I still don't recommend putting this in your mouth. If you do a taste test of it, don't put it in your mouth. You could like end up laughing somehow and then choke on it and you an adult and you die via Nintendo Switch game cartridge. You don't want to do that. So if you do taste test this thing, just lick it like I did. It'll still taste really bad. You'll still have to go get some water and wash your mouth out even by just licking it. So don't put this thing in your mouth. So moving on, let's throw this into the actual game console. I'm trying not to touch the screen because it's a touch screen. I don't want to touch a bunch of buttons, have something happen that I don't want. So here is the game cartridge slot. There we go. So it just clicks in. I can close that. By the way, I don't think I said it earlier, but there is the headphone jack as well. So you can just plug in, I believe, a normal 3.5mm headset jack. So now we actually have something up on our screen. I don't know if I can just play this now. Can I? Yes. EavesDrop. Can I play this already? Come on. Oh, maybe. Is it broken? What's happening? Oh, Nintendo presents. I just want to see how high definition the screen is. So we're just going to get to the menu and I want to see how this 720p screen actually looks. Because a lot of people, when they hear 720p in 2017 with all the 4Ks and stuff going on, I got a 4K TV over there and I'm buying a 720p gaming console. What am I doing? With the 6.2 inch screen, I think it's going to look honestly fantastic. When you think of resolutions, what you got to do is you got to think in terms of pixels per inch. So that TV is 43 inches. It's 4K, but it's 43 inches. So it's a lot bigger. So it has less pixels per inch than a 4K screen that's like really small. So because this is a really small screen, it's 720p, but the pixels per inch are still gonna be decently high. It says open your eyes. I just wanna get to a menu, man. Okay, so it looked like it was starting to just play the game. I'm not 100% sure, but just from the menu screen, this looks super high res. So I'm not worried at all about it only being 720p. In fact, being 720p, it saves a lot more battery than it would not being 720p. If it was a higher resolution, it would take way more battery to push and it would just be harder to run in general and you get lower frame rates and stuff. But let's get to the next part, or the last part of this unboxing actually, which is the case that I picked up for the Nintendo Switch. Because if I'm taking it portable, it's portable, so I'm gonna be taking it places, I'm gonna need some sort of case. And this is a hard shell case made by, I actually do not know, but it is an officially licensed Nintendo Switch case. It is the Game Traveler Deluxe Travel Case. The Game Traveler Deluxe Travel Case. If that doesn't sound like an Amazon title to you, I don't know what does. But Deluxe Travel Case holds and protects Nintendo Switch. Padded divider to protect screen with zipper mesh pockets for Joy-Con straps and extra game cards. Durable 1680D hard shell case for maximum protection. Okay, let's say boo to all that and use our knife here. And this actually has tape on it. So this is more secure, I guess, than the Nintendo Switch actual box. I cannot get this open. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my knife under here, pry this out, and pull this up. Maybe, jeez. This thing is packed in here. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna have to get rough with it. Pull it off to the side, and there we go. On the front here, it does say Nintendo Switch. Right here is the little Switch logo, which also doubles as the zipper, which is zip tied closed. There we go. Boom. Okay, zip tie down. Now we can open it. And the zipper is red and white, which is pretty cool. We got a zipper pocket right here so we can store games and stuff, or whatever you want, I guess, as it's falling on my face. And yeah, that's just the pouch. The pouch actually is padded right here, so this mesh isn't just mesh, it's like padded mesh. We'll close that up. We'll pull open this little strap. And there we go. So there's our little card thingies, so these hold the game cartridges. I will be able to put my one game inside of here. And if you saw that, this little thing, I think, is another little teeny mini cute little extra clip thing, and it looks like you can put micro SD cards in there. So you can put the micro SD card in there. Now it's the size of a Switch cartridge, and you can store it in one of your spaces for the Switch cartridge. How awesome is that? So I can put an SD card, which I am inevitably gonna have to buy because the storage in the actual Switch is so low here, and then I can put my one game that I have here. I will be buying more games in the future, but for now I just have one. There's just another one here that has another micro SD. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the Switch, we're gonna sit it in here, I think. I don't want it to fall out. And then I can just go like this, maybe because the Velcro's stuck to the top. Go like this, there we go. Now this is almost an inch. Okay, probably like 1.5 centimeters of padding right here for your Switch. And then you can close it on up in there, and boom, there is the hard shell case. And I feel so safe with this thing. I think that the Switch is super safe in this bag, and I can just carry it around. I probably won't be. This will probably go inside of another bag, to be honest. But yeah, that is it for the Deluxe Traveler case. And you guys, that is going to be it for my Nintendo Switch unboxing. I hope you guys all really did enjoy. If you did enjoy, make sure to like. And if you really enjoyed, you want to see more videos like this, make sure to click that subscribe button down below. I make a ton of unboxing videos, some taste testing videos, and just trying stuff out videos, and do just anything I really want, but tons of unboxings if you want to see stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you haven't already, make sure you do click the notification bell so you can see all my videos as soon as they go live. I will see you guys all later. Make sure to click one of the videos on the screen. I'll see you guys later. Have an awesome, awesome day. And as always, I've been EavesDrop, and I'm out.